So last night, I got a friend request for the third time. Third time in the past 2 years that I got a friend request from the same woman. She happens to be the aunt to my children. The great aunt to my children. And, you know, she was also the same great aunt to my children that I had to call the police on 3 times to get her to bring my children back home when I did let her take them for about a week or 2 to spend time with them after me and the biological father had split. So she's messaging me and she's, you know, trying to get to see the kids and stuff. And I told her like it was. I said, you're not seeing the kids. I said, you know, you guys were so concerned with the children that you had to call social services and make up lies, which resulted in my children being taken from me. It took me 5 years. 5 years to get my kids back. 5 years of fighting the system to show them that I wasn't the person that everybody was making me out to be. But in the end of the day, it shows in the Bible, it says in the Bible, okay, what's done in the night will be shown through the light. At the end of the day, I didn't go to jail for child neglect. I didn't go to jail for child abuse. Was never even talked about. The father, the man who took them from me, the man whose family helped him take my children from me, called the SS. He was the one who, when he got the children back 5 years later, he was the one that went to jail. Not me. For child neglect on 4 accounts. Him and his wife went to jail for child neglect. So as I'm talking to this woman, you know, I'm sternly stating that she's not going to see the kids. She's not going to have anything to do with the kids. And as far as I care, and as far as my kids care, that family could drop off the edge of the earth. You know, you're one parent or family member when children who aren't even fully teenagers yet no longer want your name on their birth certificate or on any kind of record of them. All my children have requested that the last name Brown be taken off of their records in court because they don't consider themselves a Brown. When they go to school, I have to write down their full name, which fortunately for them they have 2 last names. They go by my last name. They refuse to go by their father's last name because of the way that the family allowed him to abuse and neglect him. The way he abused and neglected him. The way everything he's done to them, they've grown to hate him for it. Children shouldn't hate. Children should not have to hate their parents. I grew up in a household with both parents there, and it was a very loving household. But my kids didn't get that. My middle 3 especially don't wish to be associated with that family and wish to just stay out of that family. I can't personally blame them. If I went through everything they went through, I'd probably be bonkers. But they're strong. You know, here's the thing. If the mother is not physically or mentally harming that child in any way, and she seems to be a good parent, leave that the fuck alone. Y'all motherfuckers gotta get out here and start thinking, oh, she got filed child support on me. I'm gonna go take her to social services and take those kids from her. Your ass gonna raise those kids any better? Are you gonna raise those kids any better? How many times on a given day has your baby mama asked you, or in a given week or year or month, has your baby mama asked you if you want to get your little one? How many times, have you actually said yes? Because to be honest with you, it's probably not that many. Mamas work harder than anybody else out there. It don't matter if we're with a man or not. We still work hard. Because we got to either go to school, go get a job, clean up the entire house for everybody, cook dinner every single night, clean the house again before we go to sleep, just to get the kids ready for school, take them to school, or put them on the bus. Get them off the bus, pick them up from school, get them home, get the homework done, get them to bed by 8 o'clock just to get them back up again. That's a lot of work. And the more kids you got, the more you got to add to it. So the next time you want to talk about your baby mama's not doing what she's supposed to do, maybe stop to think, are you doing what you're supposed to do? Because as a father, you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to. Both parents are supposed to be there. It don't matter if you're together or not. Okay? If mama working and shorty's got school in the morning, and you know she works a night shift, don't be riding her ass. Offer to take that little baby in and give him a bath and get his ass ready for the bed. I guarantee you she'd probably hand the key to her house and say, okay, go ahead and get him in the bath. Help me out here. You know, start paying your child support more often. Maybe pay a little bit more extra than what you're supposed to. You know, I mean, there's things out there that men can do to help women. And I'm not saying all men are bad. There's some good daddies out there. There are. Very few, far in between. But there's some good daddies out there. But these deadbeat ones, they fall off the earth. They fall off the earth. It ain't called for. Step up, be a man, take care of your kids. And women, it's the same way. Step up and be a woman and take care of your kids. Be the parent you want to be. Don't be running around with your best friend who ain't got no kids. Don't be running around trying to make 5 or 6 more that you can't take care of. You know, don't be getting with men that got 7 kids by 3 different women or 8 kids by 9 different women. It happens. Let me tell you, shit can happen. You got to choose what's best for you. When a man or a woman comes to your table and says they want to be with you, you need to ask them what you got to bring to the table. Do you got a job? How much do you make every year? Do you got your own house? Where is it? How much did it cost? What's the payments on it? How much longer to is paid off, or are you just renting it? Where you living at? What kind of car you drive? That ain't gold digging shit. That's you finding out what the fuck this motherfucker got to bring to the table for you and your kids. Because if he can't do no better for you than what you're doing for you, then he ain't worth it. It takes a team. On that note, I'll see y'all next time.